Okay.
First off, I want to thank everybody for coming. I know it's a busy time of the year and everybody has things they want to do. What we're going to talk about is your contract. I know things are bad everywhere. And I'm not here to try to sell you some oceanfront property in Ohio. We're trying to convince you what you're being offered in your contract is fair. Because 1% over 3 years, it isn't fair. It barely covers the increased cost of bread or a gallon of gas over a 3-year period. And thank goodness the price of gas has come down from the $4 price it was last year. But when you consider the current economic situation and what some people are facing, and I know some of you here have spouses who have job hours cut, and everybody's having hard times right now. I know what you're probably thinking, what is this fool going to say to us that convinces us that 1% over 3 years is fair? Local governments are broke, state governments are broke, local school districts are broke. Just how broke is our federal government? The number you see, I know it's a big number, probably barely even say it. This is our national debt. It's $11,199,814,369,575.65. This is the money that our federal government owes most of the countries like China. The estimated population of the United States is 306,084,828. This national debt equates to $36,590 per citizen. A lot of money. That's on top of the debt that you already owe for your personal stuff. There's been nearly 600,000 people lose their jobs last month. The unemployment rate in Ohio is 8.8%. This is the largest job loss this country has seen since 1974. The education employment rate in Ohio has held steady. You guys aren't in jeopardy of losing your jobs because of the bad economy. Just to the north of us, Hayes Valley School District, the fastest growing school district in the state of Ohio. We're finishing up a new middle school right now and getting ready to break ground for a new high school. They'll probably be doing some hiring soon. The governor of Ohio in his recent budget has proposed an education funding plan that will probably be approved by the courts as being constitutional. How does this impact a rural school district like Payne Valley? You're going to receive more state money. Be less burden on the taxpayers, the local taxpayers. And I think we can all agree here that Payne Valley doesn't have the largest tax base of local school districts. How's he going to come up with this money to do it with the state government broke? It's an interesting question. He's going to do it by taking from the current state employees. This is how he's going to come up with additional money to fund the school funding. The Ohio Civil Service Employment Association, which is the largest union representing state employees, over 35,000 members. They're currently going through contract negotiations. And you guys think that 1% over 3 years is bad? Well, let me show you what the state has proposed for Ohio Civil Service Employees Association. So when you see this, you'll see that 1% is really pretty good. Proposed a 5% across the board pay cut. Everybody in the state of Ohio, 5% right off the top. Mandatory 10 days of furlough without pay. They want to change our standard work week from 40 hours to 35 hours. They want to give us straight time on our holidays. They want to eliminate our personal leave, eliminate longevity, and freeze the step movement, which longevity and step movement is similar to what you guys got, where each year you get an increase for a year of experience. They want to eliminate that. They want to do a 75-25 split on our health insurance. Currently it's an 85-15. It doesn't seem like a bunch of money, but 10% is a lot of money. They want to decrease the union benefit trust contribution by 15%. This is the fund that covers our life insurance, dental insurance, and vision. Does 1% really look that bad at this point in time? I don't think we'll lose everything there that they proposed, but it's kind of a situation of pick your poison. Which do you want to give up? Personally, I don't want to give any of it up. I would be happy with the 1% pay increase over a 3-year period instead of giving away several $1,000s a year. But the loss that the state employees are going to take is going to benefit the rural school districts like Payne Valley. Is it fair? No, but nobody ever said life was fair either. I know that they say the price of gold is going through the roof. You guys have been given a golden opportunity to educate the children of this school district. Hopefully, you guys will be able to show some leadership and demonstrate what the President is talking about, sacrifice. Everybody in this country must make a sacrifice. Sacrifice for you guys would be a 1% pay raise over 3 years. You'd be setting a great example to these children, and hopefully they can learn from the mistakes of the past leaders and not make the mistakes when they become leaders. So the question is 1% really that bad? Is your cup half empty, or is your cup half full? You have to be the judge of that. And only you can be the judge of that with your individual vote when you guys do your contract vote. I think that one thing we ought to look at is the mission statement for Paint Valley Schools. Whether you agree with it, disagree with it, that's up to you. I don't know if you guys really have ever read this or not. The Paint Valley Schools mission statement. Paint Valley Local School District's mission is to provide each student an opportunity to achieve the skills necessary to be a productive citizen, a lifelong learner, and meet the challenges for success in the new millennium. We're at the new millennium. You guys have to be the leaders and set the example for these future leaders. And in closing, I'd like to ask you one last time. Is your cup half empty, or is it truly half full? Good.